Prepare to embark on an immersive journey through history, culture, and some of the world's most prestigious universities. In the summer of 2024, the American history trip hosted by Zhiyu Education kicked off again. A team of passionate instructors, Kai, Jane and Wenzi, led a group of students on a transformative trip to explore the historic cities of the eastern United States. Together, they experienced the unique charm of Boston, New Haven, New York, Philadelphia, Princeton, and Washington, D.C., cities that not only witnessed pivotal moments of the American Revolution, but also house some of the world's leading academic institutions, brimming with intellectual vitality. Join us as we relive this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to connect the rich history of these iconic places with the bright potential of your possible future. Whether it's the spirit of freedom and independence, or the clash of culture and technology, this journey has given them a clearer view of the world's diversity and challenges, as well as a dialectical reflection on the humanities and arts. The value of this journey lies not only in the exploration of past relics, but also in offering perspectives to understand the present and face the future.
This trip, I'm looking forward to check out some awesome U.S. universities and introduce myself to American history to prepare myself for 8th grade courses.
I came to this trip because I want to learn U.S. history for my upcoming classes in 10th or 11th grade. And my expectation for this trip will be to have fun and learn more about U.S. history.
I came to America because I just want to come here and have a look and have some fun. Maybe have a try on the culture, experience some new things and learn about the history, the real history on the textbooks, and practice my English.
I expect to learn a lot of American history from this trip and also to enjoy the trip, of course, since it's the summer break and then I came here to enjoy the trip. And also to watch my first Broadway show, The Great Gatsby, and also Wicked.
Each city, every museum, and every university was a brand new experience in their lives. There, they witnessed the weight of history, felt the power of academia, and built deep friendships through a variety of engaging activities. Together, we will revisit each precious moment of the journey through this documentary, reliving the emotions and inspiration of those unforgettable experiences.
Alright, say hi to the camera.
American history is more than just a record of the past. It is the key to understanding today's society. Documents from 200 years ago, like the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution, have deeply shaped the political, economic, and cultural development of the United States today. By visiting key historical sites and museums, students don't just learn about important moments in history, they also experience the core values that define the American spirit. The history theme of this tour is designed to deepen students' understanding and encourage reflection through first-hand experiences, giving them a more complete perspective on the nation's past, present, and future. This trip is led by Yale alumnus Kai Barr, the visionary behind the study tour and founder of Zhiyu Education. Drawing from his extensive experience, he guides the group on a captivating journey of academic discovery and exploration.
Hi, my name is Kai. Parents and students call me Kai Bao. I would describe our 12-day U.S. University history trip as an eye-opening, once-in-a-lifetime experience. Throughout our trip, our students were surprised how our guides and teachers laid out to bear the successes and mistakes, as well as the glories and treacheries during the key moments in American history.
AP US history teacher Jane, along with Yale Humanities graduate teaching assistant Mr. Wenzi, will offer students expert historical analysis and writing guidance, helping them explore the deeper meanings behind historical events from an academic perspective.
Ni hao. My name is Jane Swersey, and I am the instructor for the American University and History Tour, administered by Zhiyu Education. I have a background in history. I've taught AP classes for over 34 years in American public schools, and I have a master's in American history.
During the visits to historical sites, the two teachers not only provided engaging explanations, but also helped students apply what they learned through real-world problems and research writing during the evening writing sessions.
For me, studying history is vital to understanding our world today and how we manage our world today. To me, it's important that children begin to study history at a young age and engage themselves with their own communities, and then with their provinces, and then with their countries. The way for us to do that is to instill curiosity in children. If we instill that curiosity, we can later create critical thinkers, analytical thinkers, and prepare them for the world as productive citizens, no matter where in the world they live.
Starting from Boston and gradually heading south. Throughout the journey, we focused on the American Revolution and the founding of the nation. We have visited relics and monuments all along the East Coast, searching for the true meaning of freedom and independence, and finally getting to the core of the revolution. At Lexington Green, where the first shot of the American Revolutionary War was fired, students listened to the stories of the battle told by an elder local guard. This site represents not only the beginning of the revolution, but also a symbol of the American spirit of freedom. Here, the weight of history is palpable, and through their visit, students truly stepped into the origins of the American Revolution. Princeton Battlefield is one of the most strategically significant battlefields of the Revolutionary War, where Washington defeated the British and greatly galvanized American independence. Although the battle was a minor victory from a military point of view, it was a decisive victory from a strategic point of view, demonstrating the wisdom and tenacity of the Revolutionary War. The Battle of Princeton epitomizes the entire War of Independence, symbolizing not only the hope of victory, but also the spirit of freedom and independence. That's why this battlefield is an essential stop on our journey, one that students should experience and reflect upon. The American Revolution Museum in Philadelphia is another important historical site, housing many valuable artifacts and historical documents. Through interactive exhibits, students not only learned about the background and progression of the American Revolution, but also gained a deeper understanding of the core values that underpin the founding of the United States. As the Latin motto of the capital says, "Out of many, one e pluribus unum," the uniqueness of American history lies in its gradual development from a pluralistic colonial period where conflicting interests and values shaped today's American society. This significant period is not only the starting point for the birth of the nation, but also the key to understanding the cultural, political, and social structure of the United States today.
So during the trip, we're trying to provide an in-depth educational experience for our students. In-depth means we have to try to meet the needs of all of the students. So we've chosen readings at the AP level, writings at the AP level, but we've also chosen to visit museums that have hands-on activities.
The Boston Tea Party Museum was one of the great highlights for me during the trip. The museum did not use an old, traditional, boring exhibit way. Instead, they offered a lot of role-playing in which visitors can reenact important parts of the history. We can also try many of the activities they did in the Boston Tea Party ourselves. For example, like actually throwing tea into the sea by standing on a ship and observe a one-to-one ship model the museum made. It's kind of like knowledge goes into your mind the same way as other museums, but when you're playing.
Jason 是我们耶鲁大学这个本科部一个非常优秀的学生，然后呢，他现在是在Yale University 读这个 Global Affairs。也想问一问你，就是说你怎么来看待我们这一次的这个美国历史的这个 program？
这些其实可以用一句话总结，就是意象大于具象，无形大于有形。就是它很多东西，如果说你去做编程，它是做具体的具象化的事情，那其实意象的这种无形的东西，它反而是推动人类社会往前继续这个发展，并且呢，也是推动像你刚才说的 revolutions。为什么会有革命？是因为有一些思想，有一些新的理念然后并且呢，在时代发展的这个潮流的过程中，它这一些新的理念更适合，或者说更符合这一个民族，或者说这一群人，在他们继续未来的这个发展的这个过程中选择他们的一个方向。这个就是我觉得人文历史的一个魅力吧，因为它可以让你就是思考一些本质的东西。这些本质呢，就是说就是人到底想要什么，然后呢，这作为一个国家，就是说这群人为什么要有革命，是不是想要让大家走向一个更好的社会？那你怎么样定义这个更好？这些所有的问题其实都是从历史从读书，从历史，包括你去 travel 去旅游，去到这些地方，你深刻的这种感受你就更能去就是有更深刻的体会。
Elite universities are more than centers of knowledge. They're intersections of history and culture. Here, every stone, every corridor echoes with the passage of time, creating an atmosphere deeply rooted in tradition. But what truly makes these schools remarkable is not just their history, it's the spirit of growth they embody. This spirit drives generations of students to push boundaries and pursue excellence in the vast realm of knowledge. At these institutions, learning goes beyond books and exams. They cultivate a mindset of continuous growth and innovation, encouraging students not only to achieve academic success, but also to develop personally and think globally. We are not just visitors to a prestigious university, but scholars who explore university life in depth. Field trips allow you to experience firsthand the unique academic atmosphere and strong cultural background. Not only can you stroll through the historic buildings and feel the walls that hold the memories of the times, but you can also experience the vibrant student life and culture on campus. This kind of personal experience is far more vivid and profound than the description in books.
My favorite school was the MIT. Unlike other schools like Harvard, MIT had magnificent modern architectures and exhibitions of their programs. It gave me a better picture of the types of studies students worked on. For example, cutting-edge AI robots and satellites models, with things that you only expect to see in movies and events labs are now presented before your eyes. To me, it's much more interesting than the old buildings of Harvard. At Yale, I was excited to visit the Yale School of Management. We actually got to visit the Sorcy Lecture Hall, which was named after our teacher, Jane Sorcy's husband, Arthur Sorcy. Being at the lecture hall allows us to imagine what classes there will be like. Just for fun, we'll play a legal court session with lawyers, judge, and jury panels. We were clowning around, but it was a memorable moment during the trip. Big smile.
Yale, celebrated for the humanities, also has a rich sports tradition, demonstrating its commitment to well-rounded student development. At Princeton, known for its rigorous academics, students are given the freedom to chart their own paths, setting their own pace and direction. As the oldest university in the US, Harvard is globally respected for its academic legacy. But students quickly find it's far from an ivory tower. Harvard buzzes with innovation and a spirit of openness. It's this mix of tradition and progress that reveals the richness and inclusivity of these esteemed institutions. By experiencing it firsthand, you'll see more clearly what makes this place unique and how these prestigious schools have shaped generations of students both academically and culturally. Another key part of the field trip is the interaction with current students. You get to hear what student guides really feel. Their experiences not only give you a sense of daily life on campus, but also give you the opportunity to ask the questions that matter most to you, whether it's academics or life, thus helping you better determine if this school is the right fit for you.
网络上查询的资料，是无法能让我真正的感受到一个大学真的长成什么样，他们当地的文化是什么。 首先就是去了那些大学，他们会有很浓的学术氛围，然后我也可以参观不同的设施，来了解更多美国大学的生活，来让我以后也能更适应大学生活。其次，真正的自己，去到那些大学参观的时候，你的感受是不一样的。就比如说，我以前觉得 Howard 是个很好的学校，但是我参观了之后，我没有说它不好，但是它的硬件方面跟其他的一些 Boston 的学校，会显得有点老旧。这样子在面临选择之后，你不会，你报名了一个大学，你去了那个大学之后，你发现你不喜欢这个学校，你会考虑的方面会更周全一点，来尽可能让你可以有一个最好的选择。最后呢，就是去到这些大学的时候，也会有非常多让你们正在读本科的那些学哥学姐们来当我们的导游，来介绍这个学校的历史，你也可以更了解这个学校是怎么成立的，然后也可以更了解这个学校哪方面更好，还能知道一些背后的事情。就比如说耶鲁和哈佛之间的橄榄球赛发生了一些很有趣的事情，而这些事情通常来说你在网上收集是收集不到的，你得去现场实践或者问那些学哥学姐们，你才能真正的知道这些背后有趣的故事。
This nation was not founded solely on the principle of citizen rights. Equally important, though too often not discussed, is the citizen's responsibility. For our privileges can be no greater than our obligations.
When you walk into one of America's great schools, you are actually walking into American history. Universities are not only cradles of knowledge, they have shaped the course of American history. Harvard University has a deep connection with all the presidents of the United States, including John Adams and John F. Kennedy. A visit to Harvard is like touching the place where these historical figures once thought and studied. The University of Pennsylvania is not only the birthplace of America's earliest medical school and business school, it is also closely associated with Benjamin Franklin, a key figure in the American Revolution. Franklin was not only one of the founding fathers of Penn, but also a key driver of American independence. By taking a field trip to Penn, you'll be able to better understand how these academic institutions influenced and shaped the future of the country at its founding. Since its founding, West Point has been the cradle of American military leadership, producing not only countless military generals, but also astronauts, engineers, and statesmen. To understand West Point is to understand its unique tradition of discipline and honor, and to understand how this school has played a key role in America's military history.
For many of the colonies, the universities were vital to their commonwealth. So as we explore American history, we also see how the universities originated in the colonial period and connected themselves with each individual colony.
If history is the key to understanding the past, then the humanities are the bridge to understanding today's society. Students were more than spectators on this journey. They gained a profound understanding through in-depth research and cultural experiences. The musical provided students with a new lens to comprehend the social changes in America, allowing them to feel the heartbeat of history and culture through art.
Musicals for me are the best way to learn and remember something. So watching Hamilton and Great Gatsby really helped me to understand the American history and the novel. And Hamilton really covers a lot, although it mainly revolves around Hamilton, the person, but it really covers a lot about American history as a whole. So it's a really good learning experience, and it really helps people understand American history a lot more.
From natural history to Buddhist art, the diverse range of museum exhibits exposed the students to the richness of world cultures. Engaging interactions not only ignited their curiosity, but also deepened their understanding of history and culture. Under the guidance of the teachers, each student wrote their own historical research paper to quantitatively showcase their observations and experiences from the journey. Their independent research showcased not only their academic strengths, but also their thoughtful reflection on social issues.
My research essay is about women's rights and its history. I learned a lot about the topic, especially women's contribution in society and how they were able to gradually win the rights that they deserve. And as most of you know, that women only won their rights and freedom fairly recently in history. So I'm interested in the women's rights and how they overcome this challenge and gain their rights. And I also developed better research skills through this experience.
Beyond academic gains, students deepen their understanding of America's cultural diversity through visits to iconic sites like Broadway, the Statue of Liberty, and West Point. Seeing and feeling for themselves, the students gradually broke or confirmed some of the information they had previously heard or obtained from the internet. They not only felt the complexity and diversity of American society, but also gained a deeper understanding of how people here face the integration and coexistence of different cultural backgrounds. This real experience is far more influential than any indirectly obtained information.
在我以前的几年前，我也去过美国，就是去的大部分是西部，然后像洛杉矶这些城市呢，市中心会有很多流浪汉，然后就是可能我对美国的这个印象就感觉流浪汉比较多，在市中心也是有，但是这次去这个东部，就发现市中心其实流浪汉的数量不是很多，然后就波士顿的城市，只要你去那种比较安全的地方，也是这流浪汉的这种次数和这种危险人物的出现概率会极低。然后我对美国还有一个偏见，就是以前认为啊，因为美国枪械合法，所以就以为每个人都会有枪，但是后面去逛了这个东部的时候，就是正常人是不会有枪的，除了警察游行可能会有枪，但是一般是不会有枪在那个手上的或者在腰间的。
The profound sense of history behind the museums, the academic spirit that drives these universities, and the diverse cultural vibes reflected in the people and everyday life of the streets. This is the very energy and inspiration that the journey aims to offer students. These experiences offer students a more vivid and authentic look into American society, helping to dispel prior assumptions and encouraging a deeper reflection on contemporary America. From history to modernity, from humanities to technology, students continually explore and question, gradually forming their own perspectives on how the United States, a complex, diverse society, strikes a balance between its history, culture, and current realities, helping them not only broaden their horizons but also ignite limitless possibilities for the future.
“推开世界大门，邮件方寸洞天”。知语言学提倡的是，我们既要观世界、见宇宙，达到视野巅峰，感受极致体验，同时我们也要脚踏实地地了解身边的事物，由旧时生新知，知语已高飞。在这里，我们希望带着大家插上知识的羽毛，推开世界的大门。我不会忘记，为了这一次的这个 program， 我们采访了10几位的家长，我们把文稿改了10几遍。同时，我也不会忘记，在很多个夜晚，我们到了非常晚的时候，我们还和美国的团队在不断的打电话，我们在制定我们的路线，改我们住的地方，以及我们也不会忘记 和美国历史老师，以及我们美国耶鲁大学的人文学院的助教，在修改我们美国历史课程以及历史学术写作课程的课件内容。不过也是因为有了这么多个不会忘记，使得我们这一期的 program 特别的 solid。当然，因为我们对这一期 program 的学术性的打造太过坚实，所以有很多的家长和学生说这个行程下来太累了。因此呢，我们在明年我们会有一些新的这个改变和制作。我们会坚持这个课程的学术性，但是我们也会把更多的娱乐性和学术性融合进来，希望给大家带来更多更美好的体验。
So when we visit some famous landmarks and also museums, I like to collect all of the collectible penny where you like print something about the museum or the landmark. So Kai helped me to find all of those places and helped me to stamp off the pennies.
One of the memorable moments we had during this trip is when we yelled Huzzah together. Huzzah came from our Boston Tea Party Museum while we had this role-playing private conversation meeting, and then the captain of the ship told us that whenever we wanted to say hooray and agree to something, we'd yell huzzah! And then so later on this trip, whenever, no matter if it's on the class or on the bus, whatever we agreed on, we would yell huzzah!
As everyone have noted, the greatest rewards of this trip aren't actually found in photos taken at famous landmarks. Rather, they're hidden in those unexpected little moments, the new knowledge we've gained, and the warm time spent with everyone day after day. It's these scattered yet precious experiences that ultimately form our most unforgettable memories.
还有一个不会忘记，就是在我们这次行程回来的时候，因为我们误了班机，我们在美国的行程又多了12个小时，但是也是因为这些不会忘记，我觉得通过这一次的行程，我们和学生和家长的关系更为的紧密，也希望这些都成为我们未来美好的回忆。
You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday